Sometimes the hardest part of learning English isn't the grammar or the vocabulary. It's the quiet moments when you're alone, unsure of what to do next. You want to practice, but there's no one to talk to. You try to listen, but your thoughts drift away. You know you need to speak more, but how do you do that by yourself? The truth is, some of the best English practice happens when no one is watching. When it's just you, your voice, and your thoughts. That's when you start to hear your real voice take shape in English. Hi, and welcome back to Talk English Now. I'm Sarah, and today we're going to talk about how to practice English by yourself, even when you don't have a teacher, a class, or a speaking partner. We'll explore how to talk to yourself in a smart, focused way, how to use journaling to build fluency, how to use your voice as a tool through shadowing and voice notes, and how all of these things can slowly, gently make English feel more natural, more alive, more like your own voice. Let's start with a small idea, but a powerful one. Talking to yourself in English. I know it sounds strange, but think about it. You already talk to yourself all the time, in your head, when you make decisions, when you remember things, when you imagine how a conversation might go. That inner voice is powerful. So what if you gave it English words? Let's imagine a scene. You're at home, and you're making tea. Instead of saying nothing, you speak. I'm going to boil some water now. I'll grab the tea bag. Let's wait a minute. Simple, right? But incredibly useful. Now you repeat. I'm going to boil some water now. Say this with me. I'll grab the tea bag. Let's say that again. Let's wait a minute. Every sentence you speak gives your brain a little workout. It trains your tongue and your thinking, and it creates the habit of forming thoughts in English. Even 1 or 2 minutes of this a day can change how comfortable English feels. If you're not sure what to say, use your surroundings. Describe what you see, what you feel, what you're doing. Like this. It's a little cold today. I might wear a jacket later. Say it now. It's a little cold today. One more time. I might wear a jacket later. This isn't just vocabulary, it's fluency in action. Because fluency is not about speaking fast, it's about speaking smoothly and speaking often, even alone. Some learners feel shy talking out loud when no one's there, but remember, there's no one judging you. You can make mistakes, you can say it 5 times, you can laugh at yourself. This is your private English practice space, like a quiet gym for your words. Let's imagine another small moment. You're walking around your room. You see your bag. Try this. This is my bag. I take it with me every day. I keep my notebook and phone inside. Now you say it. This is my bag. Good. I take it with me every day. One more. I keep my notebook and phone inside. You're not memorizing. You're living in the language. Over time, your confidence will grow. And when you do talk to someone else, your words won't feel new, they'll feel familiar, like friends you've already met before, in your private practice. Here's a soft challenge. For one day, try speaking to yourself for just 2 minutes at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can talk about the food, how your day is going, what you're planning. It doesn't have to be perfect, just real, just yours. You might say, I'm eating eggs. They're a little salty, but good. I have to leave soon for work. Say that with me. I'm eating eggs. Again. They're a little salty, but good. One more. I have to leave soon for work. Now imagine how that race might help you in a real conversation someday. And now, let's move into a second powerful way to practice alone, journaling. Writing about your day in English is not just writing, it's speaking with your hands. It lets you slow down and see your thoughts clearly. You don't have to write long essays. Just simple sentences, honest ones, about your day, your feelings, your questions. For example, you might write, "Today I felt tired in the morning, but I was proud of myself for going to work anyway." That's a real sentence, full of emotion and learning. Let's say it aloud together. Today I felt tired in the morning. Good. But I was proud of myself for going to work anyway. Notice how writing lets you see grammar and emotion together. A helpful journaling tip. Write as if you're telling a friend about your day, not a teacher, not an examiner, a friend. Use words you know. Don't worry about mistakes. You might start with, "Dear me, today I learned 3 new words. I want to remember them." Or, "I didn't practice much today. That's okay. I'll try again tomorrow." These are brave sentences because they come from the real you. And if you want to go further, read your journal out loud after you write it. Let your ears hear what your eyes see. That's double practice, reading and speaking at the same time. Let's try one now. I went to the market today. I bought fruit and rice. The woman at the shop smiled at me. Now you repeat. I went to the market today. Good. I bought fruit and rice. One more. The woman at the shop smiled at me. This is how language becomes more than study. It becomes expression, reflection, and ownership. Let's talk about a third way to grow your English when you're by yourself: shadowing. Shadowing means listening to a sentence in English and then repeating it out loud, right after or at the same time. It's like being the echo of a native speaker, and it's one of the most powerful tools for fluency. Why? Because it trains your ears, your mouth, and your brain all at once. Many learners think shadowing is hard, but here's a secret. It's not about being perfect. It's about building rhythm. Start with simple sentences, slow ones, just like the ones we use in these videos. Play one sentence, listen carefully, then pause and say it with me. Don't worry if you need to pause multiple times. This is your time, your practice, your pace. Let's try a mini shadowing practice now. I'll say a line slowly, and you can echo it after me. Ready? I usually wake up around 7. Now you say it. I usually wake up around 7. Good. Next one. I brush my teeth and wash my face. Now you repeat. I brush my teeth and wash my face. One more. Then I drink a glass of water. Say it with me. Then I drink a glass of water. Can you feel the rhythm building? That's shadowing. Even just 5 minutes a day can improve your pronunciation, your confidence, and your flow. If you hear a sentence and feel unsure, pause. Listen again. Repeat slowly. There's no rush. The more you hear it and say it, the more it becomes part of you. You can do this with our videos, or podcasts, or audiobooks. Just choose something with clear speech. Rewind when needed. Don't try to understand every word. Focus on the feeling and the sound. Like music, your brain learns patterns first, then meaning. Now here's another powerful practice: voice memos. This one is simple but life-changing. Open the voice recorder on your phone and talk. Just talk about your day, your ideas, something you saw, a sentence you just learned. Don't write it. Just speak it. Then, after you finish, listen to it back. Hear your own voice in English. At first, it may feel strange, maybe even uncomfortable, but it's an important mirror. You'll hear your strong parts and your mistakes, and when you hear them, you can improve. You might notice, Oh, I said he go instead of he goes. That's great. That's learning. Try it now. Here's a sentence. Today was a busy day. I went to the park and took some photos. Say it with me first. Today was a busy day. Now. I went to the park and took some photos. Now record yourself saying it. Then listen. How does it sound? Did you say the S in photos? Did your voice rise and fall naturally? This is how small moments become real growth. Voice notes also let you track your progress. 1 month from now, you'll be able to go back and hear how far you've come. That's powerful, because sometimes, when we learn alone, we forget how much we've grown. These little recordings remind you, you're moving forward. And here's a special tip. Combine these techniques. For example, after you finish journaling, record yourself reading it. Or after listening to a short dialogue, shadow the phrases, then create your own version and record it. It's like building a little English gym, writing, speaking, listening, thinking, all in one. Now, I want to pause for a moment and ask, how are you feeling? Are these ideas helping you? Is there one practice you're curious to try today? Maybe it's talking to yourself while cooking, or maybe it's recording one sentence before bed. Choose one that feels simple and kind. You don't need to do everything, just something. Learning English alone doesn't mean learning without support. It means learning with your own rhythm, your own courage, your own voice. And your voice matters, even when no one hears it, especially then. If you're enjoying this lesson, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel for or daily English practice. These small actions help us bring more learning into the world, and it tells us that you're here, learning with us. Let's practice a few more shadowing lines together before we move on. I'll say the sentence, and you'll repeat it with me. I'm learning English step by step. Now you? I'm learning English step by step. Every sentence I say is progress. Say that with me. Every sentence I say is progress. I believe in myself. You repeat. I believe in myself. Let's try combining them. I'm learning English step by step. Every sentence I say is progress. I believe in myself. Say it slowly with me. I'm learning English step by step. Every sentence I say is progress. I believe in myself. Sometimes, saying these things aloud is more than language practice. It's confidence practice. It's reminding yourself that you're on a path, and every small step counts. You're not just learning a language, you're building a relationship with yourself through English, and that relationship grows stronger every time you speak, even if it's just one sentence, alone in your room, while brushing your teeth. Now let's go deeper into one of the most beautiful and personal ways to practice English alone. Journaling out loud. You've probably heard of keeping a journal, writing about your thoughts, your day, your dreams. But today, I want to show you how to use journaling as a speaking tool. Not just writing, but thinking out loud and saying what you wrote in your own voice. You don't need a fancy notebook or long paragraphs. Just a small sentence is enough. Maybe something like, I had a hard day today, but I'm proud I practiced English. Write it down, then say it. Slowly. Let the words come through your body, your breath, your sound. This is English becoming real, not just in your mind, but out in your life. Let's try one together. Think about your morning. What did you do after waking up? Let's build a simple journal line. Say this with me. I woke up feeling a little tired, but I made my coffee and sat down to study English. That's all. Now try it again. I woke up feeling a little tired, but I made my coffee and sat down to study English. Did you feel your voice connect to your experience? This kind of practice is gentle and very effective. You're not trying to impress anyone. You're not being tested. You're just being honest, in English. And when you speak from your real life, your English becomes more real too. A great habit is to write and speak 1 or 2 sentences each night before bed. Something like, I watched a short English video today. I repeated some phrases, and I felt more confident. Write that down. Then say it, even if it's quiet, even if you whisper. Speaking your day in English trains your fluency and your confidence. Let's create a few more journal-style lines together now. You repeat after me. I felt nervous before the meeting, but I spoke slowly and clearly. Say it again. I felt nervous before the meeting, but I spoke slowly and clearly. I didn't understand everything, but I tried, and that's enough. Now you. I didn't understand everything, but I tried, and that's enough. I'm learning to trust my English voice. Say that with me. I'm learning to trust my English voice. These are more than just sentences. They're reflections, affirmations, and small steps toward fluency. The more you say them, the more they become a part of how you think and feel. Now let's pause and think about something important. When you speak to yourself, or record your voice, or read your journal entries out loud, you're practicing more than English. You're practicing belief. Belief that your effort matters. Belief that all things grow. That even if no one is listening, your voice still has power. And that's the truth. Practicing alone is not a weakness. It's a superpower. It means you can grow anytime, anywhere, with no excuses. No need to wait for a class or a partner. You have the tools inside you. Sometimes learners tell me, Sarah, I feel silly speaking to myself. And I always say, that feeling means you're growing. It's new. It's unfamiliar. But it's not silly. It's brave. You're creating a habit that many fluent speakers used when they were learning too. Speaking to yourself is how fluency begins. Now let's imagine a scene. You're walking through your kitchen, and you say softly, I'm going to make breakfast. You're picking up your bag, and you say, I need to leave in 10 minutes. These are real phrases, in real life. The more you say them aloud, the more natural they become, like brushing your teeth or tying your shoes. Everyday English becomes part of your body. Let's try a few more practical lines you can use at home. Say them after me. I need to clean the living room today. Say that again. I need to clean the living room today. Where did I put my phone? You repeat. Where did I put my phone? I should start cooking dinner soon. Say it slowly. I should start cooking dinner soon. Even if you don't say them loudly, just whispering them while you move through your day is helpful. It builds the habit of thinking in English, and thinking leads to speaking. So here's a small task just for you. Choose one daily activity, something simple like making tea or organizing your desk. As you do it, describe what you're doing in English. Use small phrases. Now I'm boiling the water. I'm adding some sugar. I'm sitting down to enjoy it. Just like that. One activity, one voice, one practice moment. That moment might be quiet, but your brain will remember it. Your tongue will remember it. And over time, your confidence will grow, not from pressure, but from gentle, steady practice. Are you starting to see how powerful your alone time can be? You're creating space for your English to grow, safely, calmly, naturally. No stress, no judgment, just you and your voice. Let's explore another beautiful way to use your alone time for English fluency. Talking to yourself in everyday moments. This might sound simple, maybe even silly, but it's actually one of the best ways to train your brain to think and speak in English. The key is to make it a habit, not a performance. Imagine you're standing in front of the mirror, brushing your hair. Say this with me. I like how my hair looks today. Or maybe you're choosing your clothes. Try this. I think I'll wear the blue shirt today. It feels comfortable. These sentences are soft, real, and personal. They connect your actions to English, and this connection creates fluency. Now try to describe your actions like a narrator. For example, now I'm tying my shoes. I'm picking up my keys. I'm ready to go outside. When you do this, you're not only practicing vocabulary, you're building fluency through rhythm, memory, and context. Your brain loves this kind of practice because it connects language to real-life movement. You don't need to speak loudly. Just whispering these phrases is enough. What matters is that you're speaking English with intention. You're practicing without pressure, without a script, and that makes it powerful. Let's go one step further. Try asking yourself questions and answering them out loud. For example, what do I want to eat today? Then you answer, maybe I'll make pasta, or I could order something later. You're creating mini conversations with yourself, and that builds confidence when it's time to talk to other people. Let's try this now. Say this question with me. What should I do this weekend? Now, answer it with me. I might go for a walk, or maybe read a book in the park. One more time, say both. What should I do this weekend? I might go for a walk, or maybe read a book in the park. Now think of your own version. Ask yourself out loud, then answer. This is real English speaking practice, even if no one else is there. You're preparing your brain to speak naturally when the moment comes. Sometimes we wait for the perfect chance to speak English. A class, a language exchange, a trip abroad. But the truth is, the perfect moment is the one you create. In your room, in your car, on a quiet walk. These moments are where fluency is born. Let's take a short walk together. In your imagination, you're walking down the street. What do you see? Maybe a cafe. Say this with me. That cafe looks busy today. You pass a bakery. It smells so good in there. You look up at the sky. The clouds are moving fast. Maybe it'll rain. These simple observations are daily practice. Use your senses, sight, sound, smell, to describe your world in English. It doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be real. Now, let's talk about something that helps many learners, paraphrasing. That means saying the same idea in a different way. This is a powerful fluency tool, especially when you're alone. For examples of, instead of saying I'm tired, you could also say, I don't have much energy right now, or my body feels heavy today. All of these express the same feeling, but in different words. Let's practice that together. First sentence, I'm happy. Now, I feel really good today. Or, I have a light feeling in my chest. Now you try. Say your own version of I'm happy. Did you feel your brain stretching a little? That's great. Paraphrasing builds flexibility. It helps you speak even when you forget a word, because you can find another way to say what you mean. Here's another. Her one, I don't understand. Say that. Then try a new version. I didn't catch that. Another one. That didn't make sense to me. One more. Can you explain that again, please? These are all different ways to express the same idea. Practice like this when you're alone. Choose a sentence and find 3 new ways to say it. Speak them out loud. Record them if you like. This will help you feel more confident when you talk to others because your mind will be ready with options. Now take a moment to think. What's one sentence you often say in English? Maybe, I don't have time, or I'm learning. Can you think of a few ways to say it differently? Try it now. Say your versions out loud, slowly, clearly, with emotion. This is how fluency grows. Remember, learning English is not about speaking perfectly. It's about speaking truly, about expressing yourself, your thoughts, your feelings, even when you're alone. Especially when you're alone. That's when your voice becomes strongest. Let's now explore a technique that many fluent speakers use without even realizing it. It's called shadowing. Shadowing is when you listen to someone speaking in English, and then you repeat what they say immediately, almost like an echo. This method helps you train your ears, your mouth, and your memory, all at the same time. You can shadow by watching English videos, listening to podcasts, or even using this video right now. The key is not to worry about being perfect, but to stay close to the rhythm, the tone, and the natural flow of the sentence. It's okay if you miss a word. Just keep going, just like a shadow that follows. Not perfectly, but smoothly. Let's try it together. I'll say a sentence, and you echo it right after me. Ready? I'm practicing English by myself, and I'm proud of it. Now you try. I'm practicing English by myself, and I'm proud of it. One more. The more I speak, the more confident I feel. Your turn. The more I speak, the more confident I feel. Shadowing is a great tool when you're alone because it gives you a guide. You're not thinking too hard. You're just following, repeating, absorbing. And little by little, the sounds become more natural to you. You can also pause and repeat small chunks. For example, let's break a sentence into parts. I'm going to make some tea. Now you repeat. I'm going to make some tea. And then I'll start studying. Say this with me. And then I'll start studying. When you shadow like this, you're not only practicing pronunciation, you're also learning how native speakers group their thoughts. This is called sentence chunking. It's how we organize our ideas when we speak. Instead of speaking word by word, we speak in groups of meaning. Like this. I'm going to the store to buy some fruit. Say that again. I'm going to the store to buy some fruit. This rhythm makes your English sound smoother and more natural. So next time you listen to a video, try to shadow in chunks, not just words. Feel the breath, feel the beat. Here's a small practice task for you. Choose a short English video you like, maybe 1 minute long. Play it, pause after every sentence, and repeat. Try to match the tone, the speed, and the feeling. Then go back and repeat the same clip again. This time, close your eyes and try to say the lines from memory. This is how shadowing becomes speaking. And here's the magic. You don't need hours. Just 5 minutes of shadowing each day can make a big difference. It's not about doing a lot. It's about doing it with focus and feeling. Now let's combine what we've learned. I'll say a full paragraph, and you repeat it after me. Ready? I've started practicing English alone, by speaking to myself, writing a journal, and shadowing videos. It feels a little strange sometimes, but I know I'm improving. I trust that my small steps will turn into real confidence. Now say it with me. I've started practicing English alone, by speaking to myself, writing a journal, and shadowing videos. It feels a little strange sometimes, but I know I'm improving. I trust that my small steps will turn into real confidence. That's a full moment of practice, real English, from your real experience. Well done. Let's pause here for just a second and take a breath. Can you feel it? Your English voice is waking up, gently, clearly, with more strength than before. And the best part is, you did this on your own. And if you're enjoying this lesson, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel for more daily English practice. We're here with you every step of the way. You're not alone. Even when you're learning by yourself, you're part of a bigger community of learners, just like you, who are practicing, growing, and speaking a little more confidently every day. Let's close this practice session by bringing all the pieces together, your voice, your thoughts, your feelings, in English. I want you to imagine something with me. You are standing in a quiet room, just you and your voice, no pressure, no judgment. You take a breath, and you begin to speak. You talk about your day, what you plan to do, what's on your mind. Maybe it's one sentence, maybe it's 5, but they are yours, and they are in English. This is where fluency begins, not in perfection, not in tests, but in these real, personal, small moments. Your room becomes your classroom, your mind becomes your practice partner, and your voice becomes your guide. So today, and tomorrow, and the next day, I invite you to keep going. Talk to yourself in English. Whisper your thoughts. Narrate your actions. Make small voice memos. Write down what you're feeling. Repeat your favorite phrases. Shadow your favorite speaker. Smile when you get it right. And smile again when you do. Because it means you're learning. Let's finish together with one final practice. Say this with me. I'm learning English. I'm getting better every day. I trust my progress. I believe in myself. And I will keep going. Say it again and feel it in your chest. These words aren't just practice, they're a promise to yourself. And here's something I want you to remember always. You are not behind. You are not too slow. You are not doing it wrong. Every learner moves at their own pace, and your pace is just right for you. The fact that you're here, listening, repeating, trying, means you're already moving forward. Language learning is like growing a tree. You can't see the roots forming, but they're there, strong, steady, reaching deep. Every sentence you say, every word you write, is a root. And one day, that tree will bloom. That day might be soon, or later, but it will come. So thank you, truly, for spending this time with me today. I know it's not always easy to keep going, but you are, and I'm proud of you for that. Please remember, you can come back to this video anytime. Practice again, repeat again, learn again. Your voice is welcome here. And don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell icon so you don't miss future lessons. Every week, we'll keep practicing together, step by step. Until next time, take care of yourself, speak kindly to yourself, and keep practicing your beautiful English voice. You're doing better than you think.